We got Tanhoney back again. Twice in a row. Alright. And we don't have to go deep into what they just wrote because we just read it. So, let's see here. Tanhoney. You wrote the next one called Star Trek, The Next Generation, The Journey Continues. Yeah. There is like that would actually be a good Star Trek title. That would make sense. But hey, it's how about we join them? How about we go into a little bit of Star Trek, which I have not watched a single thing of Star Trek in my life. And I'm not gonna do that anytime soon until me and my girls are in the same place, because she promised that we watch together, that I will rewatch One Piece with her. So she gets to see One Piece for the first time, and she gets to rewatch Star Trek with me, so I get to see Star Trek for the first time. Naturally, we definitely gonna be done with Star Trek a lot faster than One Piece, but I'm excited. I'm excited. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, eh? We got two different shows that we both want to binge together with each other. It is a good time. Upper class Euclid, and with that, a drink. Some tea. I was going to say blasphemy that you haven't seen any Star Trek, but this is acceptable. I've seen like clips. Like I know the Khan! I know that one, but and of course like the Spock hand and all that. But the moment she told me she would love Star Trek and she wanted to watch One Piece, and I was like, please let me watch it with you. She's like, well, that was, of course, that's what I wanted to do from the very beginning. I wanted to watch it with you. I was like, let me watch this, and then we watch Star Trek, right? And she's like, yeah. Look at you both making plans. Yes. Fun fact, my dad liked Star Wars and Star Trek. My dad would put on Star Trek when he wanted me to take a nap as a kid. Live long and prosper. Object class Euclid. Special name procedures. The entrance to the cavern containing -1 is to be sealed behind electric fencing and kept on the guard by security personnel at all times. Any individual attempting to gain access to -1 are to be apprehended, interviewed, and administered amnestics as appropriate. -2 is to be stored in a humanoid containment chamber located at Site 22 and fed intravenously in accordance with nutritional chart -2-1. This containment chamber is to be kept under guard by 2 security personnel at all times. Any analysis of the equipment attached to -2 must be approved by a member of level 3 personnel. All broadcasts of -3 are to be intercepted as soon as possible in accordance with protocol Upsilon 29. Following interception, targeted anti-memes are to be displayed on affected programs to obscure memories of -3. Learning computer Tower 22, not up, is to search online television communities for accounts of uninterrupted -3 broadcasts, and agents are to be deployed in the event of suspected explosion. When you said cavern, I thought you said Karen. Sure. Description: SCP-3135 is the collective designation for several phenomena relating to the American science fiction television series Star Trek: The Next Generation. -1 is a full-scale replica of the USSR Enterprise, NCC 1701D, as depicted in the Star Trek Next Generation, suspended in the air inside a large cavern beneath the Nevada desert. A starship used by the protagonists of the series to travel through space at great speeds. I think, like, even if you have not watched Star Trek, I feel like the USS Enterprise is like such a known staple in the sci-fi community. So I feel like that's like not really needed to explain, but you know, some people just don't know. Some people just don't know. Although -1 does not appear to be able to move from its original position, and I'm pretty sure we had. Didn't we have? Yeah, we had a Star Trek based SCP. It was like the little mini model of the USS Enterprise, and every time it flew, it would open a portal to a different planet, and then it would just fly in and then fly back out and then bring something along. Although -1 does not appear able to move from its original position, it has been observed turning and rotating in place. Blasts of light have been observed originating from -1, along with the launching of several projectiles. However, these attacks appear to be intangible and cause no actual damage to the surrounding cavern. Analysis of -1's interior has revealed the presence of approximately 1,000 humanoid organisms, the majority of whom resemble characters and extras from the original run of Star Trek: The Next Generation. Hey guys, let's go meet Spock. Let's go meet Spock, man. These organisms appear to have behaved consistently with the portrayal of the Enterprise crew in the original run of the series, with the exception of never leaving -1. Analysis beyond this has proven difficult as no method of physical entry into -1 has been discovered. -2, at the time of writing, a 47-year-old man named Harrison Granger, initially discovered inside an abandoned warehouse in Las Vegas, Nevada. -2 is comatose and completely unresponsive to stimuli. The only movement recorded from -2 during containment has been severe spasms and seizures which occurred in conjunction with significant activity on the part of -1 and the humanoid entities aborted. This information is outdated. See Addendum 1 for more information. -2 is connected via wiring to several large rectangular machines of unknown purpose with the words "Property of Westhead Media Programming" carved into them. That sound won't stop me because I can read. Says I, who has been spending 5 years reading these shits. The majority of these connections are through parts of the body, including the mouth, nose, the area underneath the fingernails, and the eye sockets, which has been emptied, presumably for ease of access. Once inside the body, these connections appear to proceed upwards and interface directly with the brain. My dad calls his car USS and... Okay. No, isn't that's what you call your spaceship? Okay, you had a chance to expand your lore. Once inside the body... Yeah, right, it has to what is it called? Shit. It's so easy in German, Doppelpunkt. But in English, it's not called 2 periods. Once inside the body, these connections appear to proceed upwards in the face directly with the brain. Equipment for intravenous feeding was also present and attached to -2 upon initial discovery, suggesting that these parties responsible for its conditions were taking efforts to keep it alive relatively soon before it came into Foundation custody. According to public record, -2 was a prominent figure in the Star Trek fan community during the airing of Star Trek: The Next Generation, writing a significant amount of fan fiction related to the show. Of course. Several months after the airing of The Next Generation's final episode, -2 went missing after attending a local convention, and after several years without contact or demands from potential kidnappers, was presumed dead. I don't know who this guy is, but I want him as fan fiction. Dead! -2 in its current state was discovered in 1998 by several local children who were exploring the area. -3 is a phenomenon in which reruns of episodes of Star Trek: The Next Generation are spontaneously hijacked by broadcast of a show entitled Star Trek: The Next Generation: The Journey Continues, framed as an official continuation of the original series. The source of these broadcasts is currently unknown, but imagine people will fucking freak the fuck out. We got some more. You gonna make me take all these little guys off of Henry? Okay. I see how it is. Oh, if you still have a little bit of a thing here, you should not have that. You should not have that. Okay. Bastet, you come off as well. Ghost Chan, you as well. Alrighty then. Sensitivity. Ha. Henry. I need to be extremely careful. There's a fucking tea mug here. I don't want to spill it. If I spill it, this stream is over. Alright. Chair. further away. All right, where was I? Next generation continues. Frame as official continuation. Oh yeah, also the timer. Where's my phone? Sorry, Ghost Chan. I need my phone. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I need to fix that song. I don't know why it changed it to like the uncensored version. The censored version, I mean. Okay, and as of the episodes, AIR suggests that the content is edited together footage of events occurring over the course of several weeks aboard -1. Despite the visual accuracy of the characters and locations to the original Next Generation show, several notable deviations are present, including each episode begins and ends with a title card reading Star Trek: The Next Generation. The journey continues exclusive to West Head Media Programming. The majority of the opening credits are absent. I need to make sure that Henry actually seen it in there. The majority of the opening credits are absent. Instead, only listing Harrison Granger as the director of every episode. This information is outdated. See Addendum 1 for more information. All episodes now take place completely aboard the USS Enterprise. No plot justification for this is given. There's a drastic increase in nudity, graphic violence, and profanity. The majority of said profanity can be attributed to the character of Data, who uses the word fuck a minimum of 10 times per episode. Data is a robotic guy, correct? Steph? It's the one in the yellow suit, correct? Well, says 15 minutes? Oh, shit. I'll add the extra 5 minutes. I forgot it's 15. I'm used to everything being 10 minutes. Also, I can barely see chat, by the way, so be patient with me. Steph! Is Data the one in the yellow outfit that is like very robotic? Help. The character Jean-Luc Picard, yeah, that's the, yep. Name is now Jean-Luc Picard. Oh, great. Yeah, sure, make it more American. Although the character, Wesley Crusher is frequently referenced as being aboard the Enterprise by other characters, he never appears in person. Oh, great, as a footnote. Yeah, sorry, Henry, I need to, where's my mouse? Analysis of the organisms within -1 has not shown the presence of any resembling the character Wesley Crusher. Popular fan theories regarding the Star Trek universe are frequently confirmed. I don't think Steph can hear me because I have not answered my goddamn question. I'm worried. I'm keep hitting the mic. You know, I'm gonna move the mic over here now. Fuck that. I'm worried that I might like knock the mic over and make a loud ass noise. Popular fan theories regarding the Star Trek universe are frequently confirmed, often in situations which have little to do with the theory in question. Plot elements centered around people being trapped inside walls or otherwise restrained by them are frequent. The majority of episodes are now based around the character William Riker and his various sexual encounters, of course, yeah, naturally. Neelix, a supporting character from Star Trek Voyager, is now present in the background of every episode. Neelix has no dialogue and is not acknowledged by any other characters. Addendum 1, on the 3rd, 24th, 2016, -2 suffered sudden cardiac arrest and expired despite the efforts of on-site medical personnel. Following this event, all broadcasts of Dash 3 ceased for several weeks before resuming on the 4th, 30th, 2016, when Dash 3 previously credited Dash 2 as the director. It now credits a woman named Alison McHale. Aw, shit. We got multiple different directors coming in. Investigation into this matter has revealed that Alison McHale is a 22-year-old woman and a prominent figure in the Star Trek fan community who disappeared from her home in Salt Lake City, Utah, 3 days prior to the Dash 3 resuming broadcast. Efforts to locate are ongoing. Okay, that's the end of this part. Well, I have to put Henry down, otherwise I can't even do anything. So I'll pause the clock real quick, because otherwise, how else am I supposed to like do everything else? Okay, here we go. Cool, that was fun. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people kind of wish they could do that in real life, you know, just make their fan fictions to actual episodes. That's usually the case. And I love how like the moment he gets a cardiac arrest, somebody else just decides to like, what if I add my own mix to the thing? What if I add my own? What if I get to direct? What if I add my creative juices to the mix? And then it was like, oh shit. How am I supposed to explain this new director that just showed out of nowhere? Well, that was fun. Just need to, you know what? How do I make a thumbnail out of this one? I think I have an idea though.